Amazon is starting to get some of the items for drugstore releases for spring 2019 from the big brands like L'Oreal, of course, and Maybelline. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you what those items are, my thoughts, and which ones I might just wait till they get to CVS and use my extra bucks. Let's start off with L'Oreal first. Now, L'Oreal just dropped their new Infallible 24-hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I'm not going to review that because I'm not into the matte dry look. I am into the dew. However, L'Oreal released a matching concealer to go with the Fresh Wear Foundation. The matching concealer is called their Infallible Full Wear Concealer. It's full coverage, extra large applicator, waterproof, and multi-use matte finish to shape, cover, contour, and sculpt. It retails on Amazon for $10.99 and is available in 25 shades. Now, going through the shade selection, I think by the names, it's probably going to be, I would say, like close to the foundation shade. So if you already fall into one of the shades, let's say in whatever their Infallible line is, Pro Matte, Pro Glow, and then of course the new foundation, I would probably go by the name. I'm usually in like Cafe and Cocoa, so I would go around that title. I did pick up during the summer the Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick. Now in the shaping stick, I am in the shade Cocoa, so again, I would probably go around that shade in the concealer. Now I didn't talk about this, I didn't do a review, I didn't do anything. I didn't want to touch it again. I did not. As expected, it was dry on me, just very, very dry, and my skin was overcompensating by being just so tight and dry, and it was really uncomfortable. So it also was harder to blend out with this too, is what I remember. So I'm going to go ahead and pass not only again on the Fresh Wear Foundation, but also on the concealer. I already have good, full coverage concealers that still offer that skin-like appearance. But of course, if you like the claims, big, large applicator, again, not sure if it's as big as Shape Tapes, for example, but full coverage and matte and so forth. And again, here's another drugstore one coming out, and L'Oreal's prices are jumping up. So Amazon's price as far as right now of $10.99, that's a pretty good deal. L'Oreal made a new mascara, and which I'm happy to hear because it's always Lash Paradise, and I don't like that. I think I'm the only one in the beauty community who hates Lash Paradise. So I was like, oh good, a new mascara. Please, can we talk about something else? So the title for that mascara is their Unlimited Lash Lifting and Lengthening Washable Mascara. Now on Amazon it retails for $10.99 and is available in 2 shades. Now this is actually a mascara that I already saw in a new display at my local CVS. So I was looking at it, reading the claims and so forth, and with this actual mascara, it's like a dual type of mascara because you can have the brush either straight, so if you already have like naturally curly lashes like I have, I would use the straight brush. And then they also have it where it can go curved for the consumers that have the lashes obviously that point down or very hard to curl. Overall, the claims for this mascara I feel is really best suited, and as well as the formula is best suited for individuals that are their concern is to have lift and volume in their lashes. Again, I already have naturally curly lashes, so I'm not in the market for that, and I have mascaras that already work fine for me. So I'm thinking I'll just leave it on the display, not really interested in it. Forgot to mention that the brush itself, it's not like you're going to pull it out and it's going to be like 2 different brush heads. It actually bends, so think of like the Lancôme one that had, that was like the bent mascara. Well, L'Oreal owns Lancôme, so I'm sure it's the same design, but it will bend, so boop. So if you want to make it straight, or you can curve it up, and then the brush head will go up a little bit, and then you can try and curl it. So that's how it is. It's not going to have 2 heads like like a monster or anything. Last from L'Oreal is actually a lipstick and a liquid lipstick and a stain. So we got a triple effect there. And the name is Rouge Signature Lasting Matte Liquid Lipstick. It states it's ultra lightweight, ultra comfortable, high pigment color, precise application shapes and lines the lips. It retails for $9.99 on Amazon, and it's 12 shades in the Rouge collection. The concept with these lipsticks is that it's a high pigmented lip stain. So it's supposed to stain your lips. So think of like a blotted lipstick, almost from ColourPop. Or just those like lip stains, like, you know, like the ones that the kids play with, the little markers, and they kind of go into your hand like that. Well, that's what I would do to kind of get that stain in, and then it's supposed to stain your lips. But the color is so strong, it's as if we're wearing a liquid lipstick, but we're not feeling anything on our lips. I think what L'Oreal's trying to do is give us that no makeup, that bare lip, but it's so concentrated with color. It's as if we have on a lipstick. It's as if we have on a liquid lipstick, but we can't feel it, and it's a stain. Very interesting concept, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it for spring. So I'm going to actually pick up one color, and this is something I'm going to wait for it to come to CVS, because I believe it's supposed to probably be at my CVS. It might be there tomorrow. I'll check. And just pick up one and just see how I like it and go from there. But what I like about this also is with this stain, you can put that on, or you can put on a lipstick on top, or you can put a gloss. But as the lipstick or the gloss wears out throughout the day, you still have that stain on your lips. That is what I want to see, if that's going to happen. Let's move on to Maybelline. Now, Maybelline has a new item out that's going to be rivaling the high-end dip brows and the Ka-Brows of the world. They have now a brow pomade. And the correct title is their Maybelline New York Tattoostudio Brow Pomade. Long-lasting, buildable eyebrow pomade, and it's going to be in several shades. And I believe the shade range, just looking really quick at it, is going to be fairly good, because you have auburn, you have dark brown, you have blonde, you have the taupe, you have the light blonde, you have soft brown and medium. So it's going to cover a lot of different hair tones. So I like to see that. It retails on Amazon for $9.99. So this is something that I plan on picking up at CVS with my extra bucks. I just will get everything when it comes with my CVS bucks, because I just have now already a lot coupons and everything, so I'm ready for it. But I really want to try this out, because it's going to come with another brush. It's going to have a brush and then the pot, so it's like their gel eyeliner, so it's going to look very similar. And the brush is going to be slanted on one end, and you have the spoolie on the other. And just see is this really something that's going to rival the high end at a nice drugstore price. Maybelline has the honor of saying that their SuperStay foundation is a top seller for 2018. So now, moving into for spring 2019, they have released their SuperStay full coverage foundation, but in a compact. So it's going to be a powder foundation. So the same claims, everything the same as the liquid foundation. So just now think of it as, instead of being a liquid in a bottle, it's going to be now in a compact and powder foundation. This is another item that's priced right. It's $7.99 on Amazon, and it comes in 12 shades. So I always have my foot on Maybelline's neck, because of course, when I looked at the colors, I was like, where's 340? Where's Cappuccino? It's not there, as usual. So the shades are going to be what I would say is probably their most popular colors from SuperStay liquid foundation. So usually what they do is they'll go to caramel in the 300 for me, because we're going to talk about me. It's all about me. And then they go down past caramel, they shoot right down to coconut. So they always leave like toffee. I'm surprised toffee actually is not in here. And then they drop, of course, from cappuccino and go straight down to coconut, which seems to be a very popular color with darker skin. So I will not be able to try this powder foundation, but also I am not too much of a powder foundation person to begin with. So all the complaining I guess I'm doing about no cappuccino, you know, it's warranted for the cappuccino people that want the powder. So I'll complain for you. But I will pass on that, just for the fact is I don't even use hardly the powder foundation I have now. So I don't need to try this. But again, it's new, just like the liquid foundation. And if you're in the market for the powder foundation, you might like this one again from SuperStay. Next up is a bronzer. So it looks like Maybelline is bringing back their old school bronzer. Used to be in a smaller circle compact. The correct title is their bronzer powder makeup, bronzer and contour powder. So it looks like it's going to be a matte powder, so you can use it, interchange it however you choose, if you want to use it to warm up your skin or if you want to use it to contour. This is another item that's priced right. It's $7.99, but it comes in 3 shades, so it is not shade right at all. So it's going to be a light, a medium, and a deep. Now, it goes 100, 200, and 300. So I know off the bat I am not going to be able to try this bronzer because the first releases of their bronzer were not deep enough. And so, of course, you know, pass by that. And even this one is going to be called deep, but I don't feel that it's going to be going down to the cappuccino level and, of course, further down past coconut and truffle and so forth. But from a drugstore perspective, it's good to have a bronzer out there at a great price point, $7.99. I like the fact that it's going to be matte because the whole thing with the shimmers and overly sparkly and so forth, you run the risk of that. So it's good if you just have something matte. You can warm up your skin, build it up. Again, good price point, and so I think it's a good addition for their spring collection, especially because then of course summer's coming. You already can get into the whole bronzing practice and so forth before June and all that comes around. I do hope this video has been helpful for you if you are interested in any of these new drugstore editions that's dropping at the drugstore and on Amazon, of course, right now to pick up for spring 2019. I'd love to know what you plan on getting. And are you also checking Amazon first before you even leave the house to go to the drugstore? Because that's what I do now. As far as I'm concerned, everything's on Amazon. Thank you very much for stopping by and watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day or evening. And as always, I'm going to see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.